Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. And here we are in the city of Atoll. Yes, who remembers this? This is our city fix city, and we got the traffic to 74%. In the last episode, we sort of looked at this view here. Do you remember we saw all this go red? And it's not too bad now. There are a few red spots, but as you can see when we zoom in, things are moving. We did lots of dedicated turning lanes. We did lots of traffic manager stuff. But this episode, we're going to look at... Let's get over here again. We're going to look at the needs of the city to help try and balance those out. And we're going to look at the mass transit. And it was built a long time ago, before a lot of the DLCs that we've got now. So let's just take a very quick look at the needs of the city. We can see we've got lots of needs popping up all over the place. So this blue symbol that we're seeing a lot of, let's just zoom in and find a place that's got that. This building here. So not enough goods to sell. So basically we need more industry to give them goods. So that could be a couple of things. It could literally mean we don't have enough industry. It could mean that the access from the industry to this area is not good enough, so they can't get the goods to them. I'm just actually looking at the map here, and we've got a lot of office. Now, offices count for industry, but they don't produce any goods. Whereas obviously goods can be produced in our industrial zones around here. And we do have a few, but not that many. And we don't actually have a demand. So what this is telling me on first glance is it's very unbalanced, this map. So whether the rules slightly changed from the years ago when this was made to up to now, maybe that was the case. So we might need to just balance out with some more industry. So that's that symbol. And we've also got this little blue one. I always think that's like the Twitter symbol. Sort of. Little blue bird, but it's not. It's blocks. So not enough goods to sell. Oh, that's the same symbol, but not as urgent as the... There we go, the red one that's around it. This is the other symbol I'm looking for. Here we go. Let's look at this one here. Looks like a rocket ship. So let's get that building there. Not enough workers. And again, that's got the red around it. So, yeah, not enough workers. So what I'm probably going to do is, looking at this here, I am going to remove some commercial and turn it into a whole area of residential. I'm just thinking where would be a good spot to do that. So that would take care of there being too much commercial for the amount of goods we're producing, and will give us more residential. I'm sort of looking at this spot over here. What have we got over here? So we've got our airport over here with lots of people coming in, which is actually going to cause a lot of traffic anyway. But there's a nice big commercial section here. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to remove all of this commercial down here. So let's grab that one there. And try and do this without destroying lots of other places as well. So let's get rid of that. We put it on fast speed. They should all disappear reasonably quickly. Okay, there we go. Much quicker just to remove it myself. So I want to be careful not to add too much traffic to this area. Now, if we actually look at... Yeah, so that's good. So we've got 2 or 3 metro stations in here, which is fantastic. So that's really helpful. Let's just check they've got access to services and things like that. So you're looking at... out here, yeah, they don't really have access to a lot of this stuff, do they? So let me add... I'm going to add that onto the main road. So that spreads some of this around here. Fire coverage is good. We've got that down there. Police coverage is fine. Schools they're not going to have in here. So let's add a couple of small schools. Is that elementary? Yeah. So we're going to have... Again, I'm going to put them on the main road and a high school. And then we'll have to come back and check about that. And then we said we've got these stops around here. So that's okay. Good. So let's go with that then. And I'm going to fill this in to be high density. Okay, there we go. That area has filled out nicely. Lovely, lovely. We've actually added a huge amount of population. It was 155,000 or something before we started. But that has filled out nicely. And you probably couldn't hear it in the time-lapse while I was just sat here doing something else. And this was all growing slowly in front of me. I could hear all the upgrades going on. Which is, look, those little green arrows that pop up. Loads of that was going on. So if we zoom out a little bit now, I would definitely say overall there is less of these little blue symbols. Look at that. So the industry stuff that we are making is going much further. Now we have a need for some industry, but that might be more to do with unemployment than... yeah, that is to do with unemployment. So there's a lot of unemployment. Some places are still needing goods, but we definitely have lots of population, lots of unemployment. So these places that are up here, I mean, we could, again, just remove some of these. I reckon, like over here. Let's just have a look. What have we got? What have we got? Yeah, like this section here. A lot of the houses are gone. They're all complaining about goods. It's surrounded by offices, but big roads in between. I mean, I might just put offices on the outside and some industry in the middle. Or like maybe these four here. These two, this one and this one. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Do you know, I've just changed my mind. I'm going to leave this one in here. I've accidentally deleted houses in that one by mistake. That was one of the zones that I hadn't unmarked. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to make just down the side here, like I said, offices, just to block the noise from these people. And then the rest of it here will be industry. So let's just check that there's no... Nah, there's no particular stuff going on in there industry-wise. So yeah, we'll just make it straight up normal industry. And then we'll just see how that goes. Okay, so the industry has populated itself over here. They are crying out for people at the moment. Well, that just can be because we're waiting for people to come over and take the jobs. And also for our mass transit, might not be as good over here as it could be. Although we did see that there is some metro in here. Let's look at this one here. There we go. So there is metro in there. So we're going to give that a few minutes and that will start sorting itself out. Now, there is something that we do need to fix. Where was it? I spotted some traffic. Yeah, look, like we've got this one down here. So now we've got a lot of industry. Trucks and things are going to be coming down this road. Just wondering whether we can add a train access along the back there. Maybe we'll do that. But what I would like to do is make sure that this main road is set up correctly. Which it is. It has dedicated turning lanes, which is good. And then when we get down here to a big crossroads, this one, we're getting some issues. So what I'm going to do... Oh, there it is. My mouse pointer just disappeared there. That's really weird. Is I'm going to use a time traffic light. Oh, it's got one in here already. Oh, well, okay. Well, we're going to take a look at the time traffic light. So this is step 2. And I want to see whether that is enough to get all of these guys going here. It obviously isn't. So let's just pause the game and stop that. Going to edit step 2. And we're going to up that to 5 and 12. Arbitrary numbers that who knows whether they're going to be very good or not. Well, they tend to be very good, I say that. They tend to work well. And let's just let that run for a couple of cycles. We may need to adjust this one coming up as well, but we'll see. Does it all have dedicated turning lanes? Yes, it does. And I want to see all of this go. Now, I'm just spotting here. Some of these side roads are not... Oh, I see. Okay. Well, we don't want those going through because that's never letting these guys out. So we're going to turn that off down here. That's probably something I did last episode by mistake. Not so bad up there. We'll do that. So that lets these side roads go a bit as well. There we go. And they're moving down here. And then probably the same on these ones. Yeah, look. There we go. Turn it off of all of these. All the way down to the end. And then we've got a train here as well, which we're going to take a look at. I don't want that going through the road as much as it's nice to see that. You know, I do enjoy seeing that. Adds a little something to the city. I don't think we're going to. Has that got anything in there? No, we're going to add a time traffic light in there. So control left click. That'll automatically set that one up. As you get further down, it's not so bad. So let's just have a quick look up here. Might need to just give this a minute or two to get through. And then this one here, let's just pause and run this over the top. There we go. So that can keep moving through there. Now, it's probably going to take a few minutes for this to settle down. As you saw, our traffic has dropped quite a bit. I am thinking of definitely adding... That's a normal airport, isn't it? Oh, got the move it mod on. Don't want that. Yeah, that's a normal airport. And there's another one over here. That is a normal airport as well. So how could we get a cargo train set up in here? I think that would really help. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to come back to possibly adding in a cargo thing up there, cargo train terminal. We do have these ones. Look, there's two down here. This is right nearby. There's access to that. They're not being used that much. So I think we just need to let the traffic work itself out. You know, we've done a lot of changes and we have increased our population. We were at 154,000 at the start of the video. We're now at 218,000. And still growing, which is great. Now, the traffic has dipped, yeah, quite a bit. I've just started the game again. Let me make sure I've still got no despawning on. Yeah, that's fine. There's another section over here which has been getting very red. And I think it's down to this. Again, another train line. And it's a cargo train line that's going through here. So I'm just going to switcheroo that around. There we go. So that's not going to stop. It almost acts like another junction, doesn't it? When you've got that right in the middle of a road that's very busy. So a lot of these cars are now going. I just want to check this road. Yeah, so we've removed the crossings from most of the main roads. We've still got them. I think it was every other third one. We've got dedicated turning lanes, which is good. This is a pretty big road. Do we have... Actually, we don't really need it. Oh, actually, I'll say that. This is getting super busy down here. But this main one's, like, cleared up already, which is great. But, yeah, when we've got a 6-lane meeting a 6-lane, it's either got to be a roundabout or some dedicated... I'll tell you what we're going to do. Sorry for the constant zooming in and out. Because we put... time traffic lights. I was going to say dedicated traffic lights. Time traffic lights on the one on the other side of the map. For this one, I'm going to put a teeny tiny roundabout instead. Well, not teeny tiny. It's going to end up losing... What? I've not got the roundabout builder mod. No, I'm going to have to go and install it because I'm too lazy to build one myself. One sec. Yay, roundabout builder. We have it. Fantastic. Too lazy to build roundabouts myself now. I'm going to move that onto this side road down here. We've also got a park. I'm going to move that. Let's just pop that over here. And I think that should be okay. So let us just pop a teeny tiny roundabout in here. I'm just going to stop the sun going down. There we go. And it's going to be... Yeah, let's leave it the size that it would normally be. And I'm also going to put 3 lanes on it because we've got 3 lanes coming into it. Whoops. There we go. So we'll go with that. Thank you very much, roundabout builder. You may leave the building. I'll check that there's nothing being built right on the roundabout. I think that can go. That can go. These are okay. This junction's like really close. And then I'm going to do traffic manager. This one here, control shift left click. So we'll get dedicated turning lanes. We'll get all the giveaway signs. All the good stuff. Then I'll just tidy that up a bit. Because this junction, this road here is so close, I'm going to remove those. And I'm going to do the same over here. What am I trying to do? That one and that one. Oh, that one and that one and that one. Yeah. And hopefully we're going to see this here and this one here go down. It is causing a bit of an issue with these junctions here. I'm wondering whether, because this junction here is so close. Yeah, we're going to do a little change here. We are going to have 2-way, 1-way. So this one here is going to be changed to that. And this one here is going to be changed to that. People can only go in. And then they can come out up here. And then we're just going to make sure everyone's got dedicated turning lanes along here. Dedicated turning lanes, I think you've got already. Dedicated turning lanes under the bridge, dedicated turning lanes, dedicated turning lanes. Oh, look at that. Traffic's already gone down here. This one, let's just watch this for a second, and already the traffic has gone down, which is great. Can I speed the game up a bit? I have, but it's made no difference to the speed of the game because the city is so big. Yeah, that's going down. That's fine. Look at that. All sorted. Now, these guys are all coming down here to come out of a different road, but that'll be fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it like this, and I'm just going to watch all of these roads, these ones up here as well, and just see how much of a difference that makes to the overall flow of this area. Well, that's interesting because most of this has all gone down. Where the problem lies is these two roads here. Now, I've got two choices. I could make them just turn right, so they're not having to wait to cut across there. I could also add in, because we can see that these two roads are super busy, I could just add in some of these asymmetrical roads, so it gives them twice as much road to leave. So this one here, I can't see the arrows on. I'm assuming it's right, straight ahead and left. I would probably actually change that. Let me get that road again. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Let's take that one. So we're going to have right and straight ahead on the same one, and left because that takes longer on its own one. I think the logic is there somewhere. And see how that goes. Or I could just, like I say, make them all turn right, go around the roundabout and back up again, which might be what we do. Let's just give that a second. Yeah, it's been a few minutes. This one here has managed to sort itself out. I think this one just gets so busy. What have we got down there? I mean, it's all just random industry, the same as everywhere else. But I might just make these guys turn right, and that is it. Just to keep this one moving. So if I might just leave the asymmetric road there and just do this, and then if they want to go straight over, they can go around and go up. Yeah, I'm going to just do that, and I'm also going to extend that, and I'm going to say no lane switching in the middle. Did I put that one the wrong way round? I did. Well, let's turn that around again. There we go. Enjoy. So, yeah, so I'll say no lane switching in the middle. So they pick their lane coming into the asymmetricalness bit, and then it gives you like an extra long lane for going right and going right, and already that's going down. Yeah, much better. What's that done overall? Well, it's added an extra 5% to the traffic. I did notice here that a lot of these train lines go through the roads and are causing issues. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go round the train lines and put them all above the roads and just get that thing sorted. And what I'm going to do to help me do that is this one over here I've already done. I'm going to get the Move It mod, and I'm going to select that, Shift select that, Shift select that, and I'm going to copy it. There we go. So now when I come over to like, oh, that is so close. Flipping heck. No wonder that's causing traffic. What I was going to say was when I come over to ones like this. Oh, man. This ain't going to fit in here, is it? Maybe it will. We can make it work. Yeah. Well, leave it with me. I'll be back with you in a moment or two. Okay, so I'm just looking at the traffic. I've gone round and replaced the whole rail line and put it over the roads, and the traffic is literally getting better as we're watching. 67%. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I wanted to look at this roundabout here. This one seems to be getting quite slow. What's happening? Why are they're coming along here. They're queuing at this road. Oh, I missed one. There we go. There is a perfect example of why you don't want these right next to roads. I'm going to go underground with this one. How far down do I have to go to get underground? There we go. Yep, I'm going to force that one. There we go. Excellent. So that's going to stop them slowing down, hopefully. And they don't have dedicated turning lanes on here. How are these people surviving? Good grief. I'm so sorry. And this one here, I don't think I've set this one up correctly. Let's do that. Proper dedicated turning lanes, proper giveaway things. Look, already that traffic's gone down. Why are you stopping? Traffic lights? Traffic lights. Don't need traffic lights. Don't need... Oh, I haven't done anything on this road. Oh, wow. I mean, you know, that's a quick, easy fix. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. That, and that. Let's turn off the crossing here because they can cross further down the road. In fact, I'm going to turn it off there as well and they can cross here. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off there. Did I not? I must have not gone up this road and not done all the dedicated turning lanes and things like I've done everywhere else. Let's quickly add those in. I'm control left clicking all the way down. I tell you what it was, is there's hardly any traffic down here at all. So I think that will help. 69%. And the only little change I make on these roundabouts is where this turbo comes out. I don't put give way. I don't put keep going. Actually, let's just blank that. I have that keep going and just leave that one blank. And mostly that sort of works. So if I delete that, no, if I delete that and do that, that sort of mostly works. And these guys at traffic lights, right after a roundabout, don't be needing that. Oh, and another one, and another one, and another one. What? Yeah, they're all going. Don't need traffic lights along there. What are we at? 67. I made it worse. Okay, so that is not too bad. This one here, I think because there's a lot of industry, it's just getting super busy. We could force them all to come up here onto this roundabout. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop a small one in here. Looking for the right key to make that smaller. I think that should be fine. There we go. It fits underneath the road. Everything will be good. Let's get rid of the roundabout mods. Go! Be gone! Let's do control shift left click with that. And let's just get some more dedicated turning lanes that I've missed there. This one hasn't been set up. There we go. Let's do this again. I'll have you go straight through. You go straight through. And the other one blank. Yeah, good. Good, good, good. And then we could make these go the other way like we did in that other area. And I think that would work well. Let's just turn that off. If we go that way and that way, then they're going to have to come around here and use this roundabout, which we know is going to move much better. You got people crossing there, haven't you? Nope, not having that. Nope, not having that. These side ones are fine. Oh, it's people crossing again. I thought it was traffic lights. Yeah, we'll leave those crossings in. There we go, 67%. I think I'm going to just let this run for a minute traffic-wise and see what's going on. And then we've got some of these little orange symbols just popped up, which... Let's see what that one is. I think not enough buyers for products. So, generally speaking, that either means there's not enough commercial to take the buyers that these are making, which means that there's too much industry. Oh, auto save. Quick sip of tea. There we go. But in my mind, that isn't the case, that there's not enough industry, because we've got huge industrial demand. So if there's not enough goods, that just means that they can't get the goods to where they want to get them to. Now, I'm just looking over here at our trains, and that explains it. Look at that. All of our trains, I got caught up. And that's interesting because I've made the things not stop now. They can keep going without stopping. So where is the issue? Let me just follow this train line along. That is really strange, you know. I've even moved over some of the cargo train terminals. They've got more space than they had before. But there is a weird little junction coming up along here. We'll find it in a minute. It's flipping things so long. Now these ones are going this way, aren't they? Hang on a sec. Which way are you going? Yeah, you're going this way. You're going out. So it's this one here seems to have caused an issue. It's like this train has got stuck. Alright, we're going to delete you. I think that's all it was. And now you can go... That might be it, actually. That might be it. I think I might have just caused a little problem from deleting and moving tracks and stuff like that. And then the other thing I wanted to check on our train line, if you just whiz this around here, is this is really rubbish. There's not enough space between the junctions, but actually it seems to be working okay. Question mark. This one's going okay out of the city. I think that was just it. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this run again for a few moments, see if the train traffic clears up. Oh, look what I've spotted. I missed one. I'm going to upset everybody now by changing this. Yeah, so I'll fix this, and then I'll let the train traffic run for a while as well, and we'll just see whether we can sort out the issue that we've got. So back in a sec. Do you know what I have just noticed as well? These stations just don't have bypasses. So I'm just going to add some bypasses in. So like this train here, look, he doesn't want to use that. He's going to bypass. And hopefully that will just sort of clear things up a little bit. Yeah, I overlap that park. Sorry, children. Yeah, I'm going to do that all the way around and see if that helps as well. So then trains do not have to wait for the station to be empty, which is always a good thing. I'm just sort of nipping around the city and doing a bit of troubleshooting here and there. You can see we've got all of this traffic coming around here, and I used the in-game tool, this one here, selected this road, and you can see there's a lot of brown trucks in there. They're coming off, they're going round, and then they're coming down here. Well, there's actually another way for them to get off. Look, there's this road under here. We could have a little slip road down there. I just think that would help them a lot. So I'm just going to do that. And then we're just going to do control left click, get a dedicated turning off lane. And then I'm going to make them only turn right through there and head down this way. And I think that should help lessen the amount of traffic that ends up going down there. So I'll keep an eye on that. I mean, it's going down already. Look, it's only backed up to here. Just one or two trucks coming off, and it starts adding up and making all the difference. What are we at? What are we at? 68%. We're getting there. There we go, look. Not even 10 seconds later. This, instead of being queued back to here, is now only queued to there. So it doesn't take much, just a little drip, drip, drip of a few extra trucks going a different way, and that really helps. Okay, so last but not least, I did just pop a couple of other little roundabouts in and a couple of hotspots, but I would like to look at your mass transit as well. So let's take a look in here and see what you've got. Let's turn that one off. This is what I want. Thank you very much. So, bus lines. As always, I'm going to be checking how many vehicles you've got to how many passengers you have. So lines like this where you've got empty vehicles, so many empty vehicles, hardly any passengers. Look, and nobody waiting at the stop. So I am going to drop these down so we get, I mean, 5 or 6 vehicles will probably be absolutely perfect for a line like that. So I'm going to go through each of your bus lines, and conversely, if we need more, I shall up it. And then also, what else have you got? Metro lines. See, look at this. Whoa! I bet you've got stops crammed with people. They just aren't getting picked up. Actually, they probably are getting picked up. Yeah, some of these aren't. I would say a couple more extra on there. But yeah, I'm going to go through all of your lines and do that. Trains. That's basically it. Metro and buses. And then hopefully that will also make a big difference as well. See, look, this line here, 8 stops, 3 vehicles, 7 passengers. I mean, they can walk. This one here, 1 passenger. Yeah, they can walk. 8 passengers, they can walk. People just aren't using your buses, which just mean they're in rubbish places. Or the buses don't go where they want them to go. And I'm going to pop all of these down to probably 1 vehicle. Yeah, for that many people, they can all fit on 1 bus. Okay, right, I'll be back with you. Okay, we have finally solved all the complaints of our city. Apart from this teeny tiny one here who wants someone to come and work there. We've not complaining about not enough goods, too many goods, no one to buy our goods. Excellent. We have filled all the needs of our people. So the final thing is now is just to let the city run for a while and see if we can get that traffic back to, I normally aim for about 80%. Okay, I'm going to call this an end to this city. We are making 360,000. 360,000 a week, which is nuts. I've grown the population by about 60,000. The traffic is at approaching 73%, something like that. And if you have a look at all the hotspots that are red, It's moving. It's just so busy. Look, it sort of bounces up and down. I think for a city with this many roads, look, it's all moving okay. A city with this many roads, I'm happy with 70 to 75%. I think that's okay for me. Oh, my goodness me. That was an epic fix, but we've fixed all the needs as well, and we've grown the city. We balanced it out. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this episode, leave a like. Check out the next video on the screen too. And yeah, can you help me get to 500,000 subscribers? We're so close. We're so close. So, have a great day, and I will see you for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.